So I am so far behind on Following in Reverse. It's not even funny. I don't even know when this came out. That's like a month ago, I think. Following in Reverse dropped God is a Weapon featuring Marilyn Manson. I'm a fan of Marilyn Manson. I've been a fan of Marilyn Manson since God knows when. Since old enough to understand music. I've been loving what Following in Reverse is doing. Look, say what you want about Ronnie and what he does on social media and his character, whatever you want to talk about. The music that he creates and that the band creates is special. I know that there's people out there who have this weird thing in their brain where they can't differentiate like the music, the art that he creates and his character. Now, whether you agree with what he thinks politically or not, I'm not going to bring that up because it doesn't matter. I'm talking about the music. What Ronnie's doing with Following Reverse lately has been amazing. Mixing in these different genres, being able to do these different things and make it still sound unique and not sound like everything else is great. I mean, he's able to rap, he's able to sing, he's able to scream, right? He's able to do fry, he's able to do all that stuff. He's able to do it. You can do it all. I've just loved what's coming from Following in Reverse. I haven't been able to do this for a while. I wanted to do this. We're listening for the first time, Following in Reverse, God is a Weapon featuring Marilyn Manson. I'm excited to see the video because the videos have been crazy, but I'm excited to see what they're going to do. If it's going to be a mixture of this soft and heavy like they've been doing, or if it's just going to be kind of its own little thing. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. I'm going to start from the beginning. A couple things. First of all, there's been in pretty much every video I think we've seen of Following Reverse, this wolf or werewolf type of like, I don't even know what the best thing to say is. There's like wolf werewolf type of theme, right? He turns into a werewolf in, I can't think of any of the song names right now. Literally turns into a wolf and they're shooting at him. And then in Ronald, he turns into a wolf right before Tech 9 comes on, right? So there's this wolf dynamic thing happening. There's a wolf in this. Let's start from the beginning. Whoa. Hey, I see you, Marilyn Manson. Already, the chorus, 100% Marilyn Manson vibes. If you listen to Marilyn Manson, you know it sounds a lot like stuff he's released in the past. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in the lyrics. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in the video, but in the lyrics specifically, right? Talking about worshiping this person that actually is infatuated with, right? Like they say God is a woman, might as well be because I'm worshiping you just as I would a God, right? Then it kind of switches to this like God as a woman, then God as a weapon, weaponizing women, weaponizing violated women. That's been happening for way too long. Whether that's where Ronnie was going with it, that's where I'm going with it. But let's keep going. There he is.
Say that God's a weapon. Well, I'm a hand grenade. Try to take this ring from me. Watch me detonate.
Ooh, we're getting some sick lines. Marilyn Manson's been really good at this kind of the poetic lyricism, but I gotta hear some of this. Halo's just a hole. Right? The deeper I get inside you, double entendre, like literally inside you, but also like the halo is just a hole. You're gonna fall. I'm gonna turn you bad, right? Right? Try to take this ring from me. Try to take marriage off the table. Watch me detonate like a grenade. But again, watch me get pissed. Watch me get angry. Watch me get upset. Watch me go off, right? Whoa. There we go. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I have to talk about stuff before we get into that breakdown. And I want to hear the breakdown in its entirety. I know y'all are going to get upset, but hold on. There's some extra stuff going on in this chorus that weren't in the last one. There's a little bit of like a guitar in the background. Doing some cool bends and stuff in the background. Almost sounds like a drone, right? The starts and stops are cool. I want you to look at the visuals though. She's literally powering up, right? And as soon as she starts kissing him, all hell breaks loose, right? And fire's falling down. She's electrocuting people. People are dying. She's distracting him, right? God is a distraction. What God stands for is a distraction of everything bad happening, right? You all know me with religion and how I feel about it. I grew up Catholic, but now I'm agnostic now. My whole thing about it is whenever there's something bad happening, it's this almost, in my opinion, ignorant take of like, well, this is how God intended it. So it's all God's plan. Not everything is God's plan, you guys. Not all bad things that happen for a reason. Sometimes shit happens and it sucks. It's not how it's supposed to be. This is that in a nutshell. She's the epitome. She's supposed to be the visualization of God, female God in this case, which is being used as a weapon to not only distract, but also to create this destruction, right? The visuals here, not only stunning, but also 100% match the lyrics. Damn, Ronnie. it ended like that. I want to go back because when they started harmonizing or whatever at the end right there, when they start singing and the intensity grows, it's on a dime, man. It doesn't build. It's all of a sudden there's like tons of layering on the vocals, and it just becomes this immensely intense part of the song kind of abruptly. It's really cool. So it goes from this heaviness from the bridge, right, to this kind of soft-ish falsetto singing from Ronnie, back into like the pre-chorus, and then boom, there's the intensity in the vocals.
My sinful confession, you're my answer. If God is a woman, then God is a
Boom. Whew. Let's talk about the song, and then I want to talk about a little bit about the message, because I think the message is 100% important. One of the more simpler songs in terms of like, if you look at Ronald and then you go to this one, kind of polar opposites. Ronald is just like from the get-go, boom, it punches you in the face, and the entire song is a punch in the face. It's a thrill ride. It's intense all the way through. This is a little bit of a slower tune. It's a little bit of more of a melodic tune. There are obviously heavier elements to it, like the breakdown and stuff is heavier, but for the most part, it's a slower song. Now, that's great. I thought Marilyn Manson did a great job in this. I still think that this is more of a Marilyn Manson song than it is a Falling in Reverse song, but that's fine, man. I think Marilyn Manson has this really cool way of creating darker songs that sound really cool, but I digress. The message of the song, right? So I think it's very easy to use God as a weapon. I mean, I think it's relevant to today, man. Like, a lot of this stuff is like things a lot of the times are done through like it's God's will, or it's, like I said, God intended, right? But really, if you think about the stuff that people are doing under God's will, like it's 100% the opposite of that. It goes against what it says in the Bible. It goes against all of this stuff. But I think people are able to utilize and create and weaponize God in turn to get people to follow, to get people to turn a blind eye, to get people to be ignorant, to distract them. What this whole thing is about. Really creative. I think Ronnie has this really cool way of creating these videos and having these messages be obvious, but also be subtle at the same time. And what I mean by that is like literally right in front of you, what they're saying with the lyrics and what's happening. You can visualize it because you can see it happening. I mentioned it before, her kissing him at right when he says God is a weapon. It's showing God is literally a weapon, but at the same time, there's also some nuance to that of it not being so obvious. It's also a subtlety of the other things that we talked about. So I really love what Ronnie's doing with the videos, not just the music. Music, obviously, I told you guys before, I love the videos. I love that it's not just, and I've said this for plenty of the other artists that we watch, but it's not just some dudes in a warehouse making a video, right? There's actually thought that goes into the video. These are epic videos. These are telling a tale. And at the end of the day, right, God was used as a weapon, and it led to the end of the destruction of the world, right? So I think these are messages that are being portrayed in this that I think are relevant to what's happening right now. No matter which side you look at, I don't care what side you're on of the political spectrum of your morals, you have to look at what's happening all around you and understand that somebody's wrong in some regard, right? And God is being used in a lot of ways to trick us. You know, if you follow God, you have to be this way. If you don't follow God, you have to be this way. Both of those sides are being weaponized. So I think the thought process and the way that the messages of a lot of Following Reverse song make you think are important. And I think a lot of the ones that are more simpler in terms of just like angsty and powerful and just like, get your blood pumping are cool too, man. Like not every song has to be super message heavy, and not every song has to be like just blow off your face. You can do all of those different things. And like I said before, Following Reverse can do all those different things. When people are like, this band sucks, they create like corny music. It's like, I don't know what music you will want to listen to, man. Like if we listen to just what's on the radio and it's just like cookie cutter shit, we complain. If we get something like this, which is the exact opposite of that, not cookie cutter shit, thinking outside the box, it's corny. I don't know what y'all want, man. At the end of the day, like either you know what you want, or you're just here to complain. So I don't know. That's my take. Anyways, I appreciate the love and support y'all have been showing me. Thank y'all so much. And please do remember that good vibes are contagious.